Often we come across these lines. Why can't you be like your cousin? Look at Seema's son. These lines sounds normal, right? Almost like a part of growing up. But think about it for a second. How many times did you hear this as a child? And more importantly, how many times do you still remember it? Because the truth is, we don't forget comparisons. We carry it, not in our memory, but in how we see ourselves. Most parents don't compare to hurt their child. They do it thinking that it will motivate them. See, if I'll show them someone better, they will improve themselves. It sounds logical too, but here is where it gets complicated. Children don't process comparisons like adults do. They don't think, oh, I should work harder now. Instead, they think, I'm not enough. And that small difference changes everything. Imagine a child who just scored 80%. They're actually happy and maybe even proud. They go home expecting a smile, a reward. But instead, they hear Seema's son got 90%. That moment matters more than we realize. Because in that exact second, something shifts. The child learns that my efforts doesn't matter, but else's results does. And slowly they stop celebrating their own progress. Now, no matter what they achieve, it never feels like enough. When comparison becomes frequent, the child starts losing something very vital, their sense of self. They stop asking, what do I like? What am I good at? Instead, their mind keeps going back to, what do others expect from me? Why am I not like them? And without realizing it, they start building their life around someone else's standards and not their own. Comparison doesn't stay inside the child, it starts affecting how they see others. That cousin, that sibling, that classmate, they are no longer just people, they become benchmarks. And when people turn into benchmarks, relationships change. There's jealousy, there's silent competition, there's distance. Even friendship starts feeling like a race. And the child grows up thinking life is about being better than others and not about becoming better than who they were yesterday. Children are naturally curious. They want to try new things, they want to fail, they want to learn, explore. But comparison slowly replaces curiosity with fear. Now, the child starts thinking, if I try something new and fail, I'll be compared again. So, what do? They stop trying, stay where it's safe, they avoid risks, hide their weaknesses, and over time, they stop discovering their real selves too. This doesn't just stay in childhood, it follows them into adulthood. You'll see people who constantly doubt themselves, compare their success with others, struggle to feel satisfied, chase validation instead of purpose. And on the outside, they might look fine, but inside, there's always a voice saying, you're still not enough. And that voice didn't appear suddenly, it was built slowly over years. So, what's the alternative? It's simple, but it's not easy. Instead of comparison, give recognition. Notice their efforts, notice their improvements, their individuality. Instead of saying, look at them, look at what the others did, look at your friend, say, I see you, I appreciate you for your efforts. I know that you have put in your efforts, you have worked hard for it. Because sometimes that's all what a child needs. The next time you feel like comparing your child, just take a pause. Ask yourself, am I helping them grow or am I making them doubt themselves? Because the words you say today don't just disappear, they stay. And one day, they become the voice inside that child's head. Make sure that it's a voice that supports them, not one that they have to spend years unlearning. I recall once my history teacher said that always you don't have to follow a crowd, be unique. Always motivate your child to be unique instead of asking him or her to follow a crowd of people.